And as always, we are back. This is Half Hour Henshin, episode 91. I am one of your hosts, Sleepy Witch, joined by...
DJ Azure, the 2.5D here, TalkTuber.
And we don't have an episode of Avalon today, but we've got our usual Gotchard and Boon Boonger.
Yep. And as you were just noting right before we started recording, they were both dinosaur themed.
Oh, this is Dinosaur Week.
Yeah, which is actually kind of, well, I mean, like, to be fair, it's actually not that much of a stretch. Let me see here. I think they would have recorded these maybe about a month ago.
Right.
I think. The reason why I bring that up specifically is because when I went to Japan, like at the end of April, I went to Fuji Television, essentially the place where a big portion of Digimon, like apparently it's a very important place in Digimon. But I went to Odaiba with my friend, and he said, "Oh yeah, you can go up to like that egg thing right there," and I'm like, "Wait, what?" And so we actually go up there, and it was actually an entire dinosaur exhibit. So JP kids love dinosaurs.
Oh, I mean, I got the feeling.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I think kids in general love dinosaurs.
Yeah. I also learned that because obviously I build Gunpla on the side,
Yep.
but there's actually a model kit by Bandai that actually uses something called Limex, which is kind of like a limestone plastic. It's very chalky. I personally don't like building with it, but they actually did make a kit for it, which is an SD Gundam.
Mm-hmm.
And they actually made a Triceratops and a T-Rex kit with that stuff.
Mm.
So it's really
interesting. I've seen that. I knew there were model kits that were like dinosaurs, so that's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, new Gotchard. It's very funny seeing Nijigon interact with everyone else. And also, I just love that he calls Hopper senpai.
I know, right? Like, at first I thought, is Hopper going to be jealous of, Hotaro having a new friend? But no.
It's very cute.
Yeah, like Nijigon really is, like, kind of an extension of Hotaro. And his kindness. It's great. I love it.
It's cute. Oh, man. The different vibes with the three Abyssella sisters at this point, with one of them being like, I can't control my power, when am I going to get to fight? The other one being like, maybe things would have gone better if Master Girion was here. Which is incredibly funny. It's just like, and he's like, no, I'm going to deal with this shit myself. Fuck Girion.
I saw two tweets over the course of the weekend, and one of them was, this wouldn't have happened if Master Girion was here. This would have gone different if Master Girion was here. Unintentionally makes her the funniest character. And the other tweet I saw was what is it? Maybe we should give the child the dread driver. Did you forget about that?
I mean, well, why not? We did we haven't really been using the dread driver as much. Also, again, my favorite utilization of Kaijiki. He's just out here doing some random ass shit in the background.
I know. I was so excited for you to bring him up because he is our favorite.
Dude, I love Kaijiki.
Yeah.
I love the vibe of just like the only reason they found Paku Raptor was because Kaijiki found him first, and he had found him like rumors that people have been like, oh, there's rumors that a dinosaur is going around terrorizing this area, and it's like Kaijiki saw that online and was like, bro, I gotta find this dinosaur.
I know, right?
The only thing that would have been better for this if we would have had a callback to the fucking dinosaur photographer guy.
I know, that would have been amazing. Yeah.
Also, I love the dumb toy that they use for Paku Raptor when Kaijiki's there, because like they just like that just looks like a dinosaur toy you buy anywhere, and they just like put little like arrow spikes on the back.
Mm-hmm. It's so funny.
Fantastic. Love seeing, Rainbow Gotchard in the opening now. Haven't talked about like the opening updates because most of them have just been like, is there a new suit? New suit is in the opening.
Mm-hmm. So should we just skip to the big part of this episode?
Before we skip to that big part, again, I love that they just found Kaijiki on the ground covered in slime and they checked the fucking recording and he just got like fucking licked all over. That's fucking...
Yeah, he just gets.
I love the dumb CG for fucking Paku Raptor. The fact that his head just like fucking expands.
Yes. I love it.
And again, just Hotaru like being like, please get away from me, and because he's covered in fucking spit, and he's like, it's fine, it smells weirdly nice. I love Kaijiki.
Yeah.
Okay,
we all
so
love
what do you
Kijiki.
think is the big part of this episode?
The fact that Gotchard, being episodic, Gigas is dead.
Yeah. Dead question mark. I thought you were gonna be the big thing, which is the fact that they put fucking Rune and Senpai in the fucking dinosaur costumes.
Oh,
And they made her go
that one
gal.
was funny, but it was very temporary. But I mean, really considering about how was it? I think three weeks ago, I was like saying, yes, and there's Gigist. He is gonna be our villain probably for the final arc of the. And then
we were like, this is the final guy. You know, we don't need to deal with anyone else other than him.
And then the show's like, nah, he's dead now.
Yeah, I mean, oof.
But
we're gonna talk about that a little bit. I like seeing that before we get to any of that. We have Sister Fight.
Yes.
They ambush Lachesis, who is out doing a bunch of errands. And I like that Renee's the one who shows up to save her, like, oh, you know, she's one of us, so we're gonna fight for her. But also,
it's really cute.
Clotho has gotten, like, an upgrade, because even the fucking Moon Cerberus finisher doesn't fucking do anything.
Mm-hmm.
That extra power really is OP. But, the, like, vibe of the other two sisters almost being, like, thrown away like dolls, and that being what makes Lachesis be like, I need to become human, because if not, and it's like, because of that way I can't be, you know, thrown away because I'm a person.
Yeah, talking about I want to be human, we get more gay.
Oh
Thank
my
you,
god,
Pride Month. Oh my god,
bro, those two. What's that fucking tweet where they do the fucking oh god, it's like the Hotel Transylvania where it's like Lachesis, you were banging my mom.
Yeah.
Oh god. Yeah, that was certainly very charged.
Yeah,
it really, again, the fact that we got Rainbow Gotchard on June 1st is still incredibly fucking funny. Just because they didn't plan that. Like, that was just episode 38 that they planned episode 38 to be the ultimate suit reveal, and it just happened that it landed on June 1st of all days.
Mm-hmm.
And it just happened to be the fucking rainbow suit, which, again, this suit is fantastic. I love it. Man, going back to, you know, Gigas is dead. When we start that fight and he just takes Nijigo, like, from the beginning, first of all, again, love the, like, world, like, realm warping power, so he can just, like, pluck Hotaru and be like, you were having fun with your friends? Boop, yeah, you are now somewhere else and we're fighting.
Yeah, it's great because he is like, that is absolutely an OP power. He should have probably used it more to, like, you know, teleport things around, but I don't know.
Yeah, but also, you know, he's like, I'm gonna make these guys Malcolm. Nijigon's power is like, absolutely fucking not, and he captures him like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I love, because again, dude is just like, I made these things to, like, react to malice. What the fuck?
Like
I love his little explorer outfit though. It's very cute. And again, the thing that I feel like a lot of people were talking about, 3 writers. Yeah. Hotaro's alchemy is now at a point where he can transmute chemis directly into rider forms.
It's so sick.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, and like, it's kind of cool too, because, like, you know, we actually are, like, legitimately seeing, like, you know, it's like he, like, in a sense, he is just getting power-ups out of, I want to say out of nowhere, but he's, like, earning all of these skills. And like, we've seen it, like, established before, like, with, like you were telling, you were saying last week, this is basically something that Legend was doing. This is something that Quartz was doing already.
That he, like, learned how to do. And I like the vibe that, again, the reason that I really like him getting Igniter and now him getting, you know, the rainbow upgrade with Nijigon was that those were, like, his first, like, big transmutations that we saw him do, where, you know, we got his little special effect, we got the, like, alchemy, like, here's, like, his law of alchemy exchange that he's using, and it's his own like custom thing, and that gave him like the upgrade item. I really like that. And the fact that, again, it was a post about, you know, how much Spanner sucks, but it was this post explaining that, you know, for this one, like, I feel like sometimes we forget because we're talking about like, oh, it's people who put on suits for the show. But like Henshin is transformed. For a lot of the times, like they are changing what they are.
Yeah.
And in this one, you know, they're like transmuting their bodies into like alchemical dolls that can accept the powers of the chemis. So now he has the power to transmute the chemis directly into those dolls without needing like a human for the upgrade.
Yeah.
And it's cool, and it's also just cool seeing the suits like updated with the rainbow gotcha theming on them too.
Yeah, and exactly. Kind of once again. Well, I mean, Quartz didn't do it, but like you know how Quartz had his like you know his themed like you know transformations.
Yep,
but
and he had like a little bit of like the belt and the stuff on his little like sash. Yeah. He had it on the extra forms.
Yeah. And transmuting the chemis was actually super cute too because it's Nijigon breathing the rainbow breath into them.
Yep.
Like that rainbow breath is explained like endlessly in this episode. Like say it's like, hey, rainbow breath brought the chemis back to life. Hey, rainbow breath did this. And then when Gigas is done, we see all 101 chemi cards getting rainbow breath and being saved.
And like upgraded. Also, my favorite bit, like kind of funny bit from this episode is just Gigas is losing and he's just like, I finally understand. You're simply so foolish that you do not possess the intellect to harbor malice.
Exactly.
That was so funny because it kind of is Hotaro, but just a bit. You are so stupid, you can't even get angry, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's like that that JP joke where idiots can't catch colds.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's like you know like because I think what that's supposed to imply is that stupid people don't realize they're sick. But yeah, it's like you are so dumb that you have no malice. You don't understand your malice.
Yeah, and he's like, nope, I'm just here to save people, so save humans and chemis. This final like hit on Gigas too was so good. We get the like Skabos and the Crabhammer, like we get the chemi surrounding. We get the fucking dust storm, and from the dust storm come the rider kicks.
Yes, like it was so sick too. Yeah, because like they just come out of nowhere, and then
for the last one, it clears up. Yep. Oh my god, the rainbow show like clears the sky. And again, I fucking love that we've been seeing almost like the setup for this kick where it's like we've seen multiple kicks where it's been multiple riders and we've seen them like one cross after the other. So having like his final kick be like the 7 colors going through in like one individual kick.
Yeah, it's it's so sick.
Yeah.
But Giga's dead. Who's our villain? Who do we have as a villain now? I'm saying this rhetorically.
Yeah, rhetorically. Before we get to that, I love that we went back to the stupid hats for fucking Osaka lady for the fucking party. I've been wondering where the dumb hats have been. I was here for that at the very beginning of the show. I'm kind of sad it stopped happening. Also, we see the other 2 dolls being homeless. We talked about this earlier. We're going to see, you know, hopefully reform within the Alchemy Academy. And, before the episode ends, it's like, oh no, there's 2 of them.
Mm-hmm.
2 more Abyssillus Kings question mark? Come out of the portal to darkness. And that would have been enough, except for the fact that, you know, during the preview, you know, we get that just one Abyssillus King was too much, but now there are 3, and we get to see what looks like Gigas is still there. So he's not dead? I am really digging the suits for the other one, especially the guy who's got, like, hands on his face.
Mm-hmm.
He looks pretty sick, but we got one who, like, adores humans, and sure, we get rid of the pests, and it's time for Dad to come back.
Yep.
But the thing that is currently worrying me the most is we see Atropos, and she does a little pinky finger thing, and like the sleeve that I see looks like Legend's fancy sleeve.
Woo!
Like I see that, I'm like, is that Legend? Is he back? Is Kaguya Hotaro Quartz
Yeah.
back.
Yeah, so I'm curious. Like, do you think we're gonna get these three kings for four? Because I'm assuming because that was episode 39, right? I think.
Right. So I think we have
Yeah.
like 9 episodes left. I think if you
Yeah.
said
So
48.
so we may or may not have 2 more 4-episode arcs. So I have a feeling that these guys, we're not gonna see him in 5 episodes. We're gonna see him only for the next 4.
I feel like we're gonna see them for the next 4, and they're maybe gonna fuse or something. The one thing that I'm wondering, because obviously we're seeing Rene's dad for the first time in a bit.
Mm-hmm.
Again, hopefully that's the real Rene's dad. But also I'm wondering if they're finally going to explain where the fuck is Hotaro's dad?
Yeah,
'Cause,
they've been hiding that.
They've been hiding it, but they also have been hiding it in a way where it feels like, oh, this is relevant. This is going to be relevant later kind of way. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Where, him being gone is kind of explained, and his mom is like, oh, he, found what he really wanted to do, and I couldn't stop him from going kind of thing. And it's like, okay, that's kind of mirroring Hotaro's journey. So, like, they're setting him up to be relevant in some way, is what I assume.
Yeah.
Whether that's going to be a good or a bad thing for Hotaro. That is yet to see. But anyway, dinosaur exhibit. Boon Boongers.
Oh, man.
Everyone was so sad this episode.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Because this one, the main theme of it that a lot of people were feeling was that this was just the definition of duty, I think, is what people were saying.
Right.
Yeah, it's like okay, so the high level part of this episode was that a fossil becomes an auto monster, but it doesn't really fight. Joe takes care of it, and Joe has to fight it. It is depressing, honestly.
Yeah. Talking about the non-depressing things, I love seeing Yaruka this episode because he is a little kid. He's like, dinosaurs are so cool, and it's like, I think our auto monsters are just as cool. No, you don't get it. Dinosaurs. The like Spinosaurus, or not the Spinosaurus, they called them something else. The Simiasaurus. I love that whenever they're like, oh hey, be careful, that's like the prime piece of our exhibit. It's like, got it, I'll take good care of it. And then we get to see them in like fucking disguises again.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they found a tiny hat for Yarukar.
Yeah.
He did not need that. They gave him a name tag too. Like, I love when they are just wearing like regular ass outfits and then they just have like the fucking costume head on top. And then they have the hat on top of that. Like, honestly, fantastic. I love seeing these three do shit just in general.
Yeah.
And before we get into the tragedy of it all, the fucking fossil auto monster looks fucking awesome.
It does.
It being like this full body thing, and he just looks fucking awesome. He looks so fucking cool, and which I think only makes it sadder because it's like, oh, Joe finds him, and because he runs away before they fight. Joe finds him, and he's like kind of scared and not doing anything. And I love that they kind of subverted my expectations, because during the preview, one of the things we saw is, Joe like protecting the auto monster, and we saw fucking Genba like raising his fist like he was gonna hit him.
Mm-hmm.
And that was obviously a cut where they cut that, because when we get to this episode, he's like actually, boop, here's the key to a warehouse.
Yeah, exactly. And it's so cute too. It's like saying, okay, yeah, you know what? If you're gonna take responsibility for it, we'll support you.
Yeah, because I feel like, again, the trope would have been all the others are like, oh well, they're an auto monster, they're evil, we got to spend the whole episode trying to destroy it. And nope, it was just, he was nice. He was basically this overgrown, like dog or animal, and he was nice basically the whole episode. And they let him prove that, they were like, oh, you're gonna take responsibility, you're gonna take care of him, okay, sure. And they all just kind of like let it happen, which was cool. And then honestly, fucking rest in peace when he's going out to like bring him out to them or whatever, get more food. They get attacked. I think this is the first time we've actually seen these three actually like fight.
I know, right?
Which includes Yarukar. which I thought was really funny that Yarukar like attacked and he had to like block him with the sword. And then we got probably my favorite Toku technique, which is in which the one where we just fucking throw the prop because the Yarukar thing just got fucking chucked.
Yeah.
Fucking fantastic.
Yeah, and if I remember correctly, like, oh man, what was it? It's still wearing the little. Yeah, it's still wearing the little bandana and hat.
Yeah, they because this time when they've come to collect them, they're all wearing like dinosaur hunter outfits instead of the delivery outfits they were wearing before. Unfortunate part comes from we got our custom guy who interferes in this episode, but none of them actually see him.
Yeah,
he like stands in the background and he explains himself. I feel like for us, but like none of like the fucking Rangers ever saw him. And so they just have to deal with the fact that, he got angry. Joe obviously knows they did something. And the fact that we got no Rainbow Road.
Yeah.
And it was just like a solemn, like, oh, it was a mistake. He turned big. And Joe's just like, I'm going. I gotta protect the people. Like, oof.
Yeah, it's... Like, yeah, like we didn't get like a full Rainbow Road sequence. But yeah, it was just, just goes in, we have Monster Boonder, and
which
like
honestly, I didn't think we were getting Monster. I just assumed it would be police because he's like an officer's duty is to protect the people. So I thought it was going to be police mode for the finisher. Yeah, but we probably would have seen Monster. They just revealed the form, so obviously that makes sense. But whenever they first show him at first, I thought he had gone alone. Like he was like, I'm handling this guys. It's not until later that I realized, they came with him.
Yeah. But man, yeah, it's so sad. Like
it's just like, tragic.
Yeah, it's like because like there's like there was no reason. Okay, I mean it is the technique, but there was no reason for you to show Joe crying as he did the finisher. That was messed up, man.
You had to. He was sad. This became his little. This is his little guy, and he had to take him out himself. And he took the responsibility. And like the fact that the fossil winds up an attack and he's like rushing and you see fucking Joe hesitating to press the button and as he comes through we just get the like fucking crying and all we get is the like fucking like the Boom Boondra theme acoustic. We're not even getting like sound effects because it's just so fucking sad and we just see the fucking cry. I always love whenever they do the like showing emotion in the suits by like showing the actor in like the black space.
Yeah. Which is really funny considering that I'm playing Honkai Star Rail and the next character coming out actually does have a little sequence in that in their ultimate, and I'm excited. Oh yeah,
because she's the like writer parody Starlight or something, right? Or Firefly.
Yeah. Firefly's doing that, but man, like just the usage of the music, just no sound effects really. It's just.
And then we get this like, oh, we delivered it. Everything's great. Thank you. And he just leaves and he looks so fucking miserable.
Yeah.
And I loved like the everyone just coming silently, like waiting for him and just kind of like giving him a pat. Like we're just walking with him. Man, fuck. This episode just ended. You're like, yikes.
It's like, what do you mean this is a kid show? What do you mean this is a kid show?
This was so fucking sad. I'm going back. I gotta say this because like, man, I love Joe's outfits every episode. His civilian outfits always look good. His little sweater today, fantastic. He's always styling.
Remember when we first saw that previews of the series, like, oh yeah, he's gonna be made fun of, he's gonna be the butt monkey of everything, and he's gotten like the best episodes of the show.
Probably. Here's the thing, because to be fair, like I think they do describe him as like accident prone, and like this was an accident. It broke my heart. That's what it did.
Yeah.
My favorite bit at the end was that the fact that the safety clip at the end of the ending was the fucking like even if you see your friend on the other side, don't run across the street. Fucking Chishiro.
Oh man.
Which was cute. But it's time. Next week.
Boom Violet. We are finally getting him.
The universe's greatest delivery man, apparently.
Yeah. Honestly, I am in love with that changer. Like people,
people don't like it. I love that it's a fucking big ass race wheel controller.
Yeah, it's really funny because like I remember, like, okay, so maybe it was just me the way I saw it, but I saw it go up. I basically was seeing on Twitter for like at most 2 hours making fun of it, and then someone immediately just posted a single picture of a real F1 racing wheel, and they're like, "Oh, okay, we understand now."
Dude,
But
even
then
with
all the jokes turn into
yeah, even
Yeah.
then, I love it. Okay, I love that it just like it looks crazy. Like I love that they went into the like almost like retro game. You know, it looks like a fucking toy.
Mhm.
I love. First of all, I love it. Second of all, I love him. Holy shit!
Yeah.
Just from this
Yeah.
preview, he looks fucking awesome.
Oh man,
I
I am so
I'm
excited.
so excited. So many of the things in this preview have me fucking excited for next week. The just looking at him every time you see him fight, it looks so fucking cool. We get to see what looks like him fucking like almost flirting with like fucking Mira or something like at like a waitress job.
Oh yeah, not just Mira. I mean, okay, so
And then yep.
as the Gen Z would say, and honestly, I really hate how much I love using this word. There's a reason why Oxford used it as word of the year 2023. He's rizzing them up,
bruh. Okay, look, it's a funny word. I will not deny it.
It's a perfect word, and I hate it. Yep, I hate how perfect of a word it is.
I love the fucking shot of him just like the pulling up Itasha's fucking like chin, the like flirty like, what are you doing, the monster lady? Absolutely, I love him. Okay, off vibes alone, this guy's fantastic. The fact that we get a shot of like him and Taya like aiming at each other like evenly, ooh. The fact that his change is also like an arrow, cool. I like that we get like a new vibe for the changer. That's pretty sick.
Yeah, and also from like but also like, you know, out of suit. Apparently the actor has been has been auditioning for like quite a while now too.
Yep, and honestly, he looks fucking fantastic. The design, the outfit, the vibe, he looks great. I think he's gonna be awesome. Shout out to Joe's overalls in the next episode. He also looks good. So far, honestly, costume design has been really good. I love all of their like civilian outfits. Yeah. And even the ones that don't change much, like Chaishiro, is kind of because, you know, he's uptight. Chaishiro is the dude who's got the like rack of the same suit.
Yeah.
And what I'm the most excited about is not even next episode. What I'm most excited about is probably going to be next episode, where we see how Boon Violet gets added to the intro.
Oh yes, true.
Because like because him and Diesel have to be added in, and so it's like I'm so excited. Because like I don't think there's like a super like clean place to just be like, oh, we're just shoving them for a second. So I'm wondering if there's gonna be a part that's gonna be like moved around or replaced. I wonder if that, you know, because I wonder if the scene where Bundario like dances and we get to see the episode preview, I wonder if we're gonna have Diesel like on the other side, since, you know, they framed the scenes from the episode in the middle.
Yeah,
I love the openings. That's what I'm here for.
Yeah, it's true, but like, yeah, like talking about like thinking about this episode and like, you know, how well it was done. So someone in my community, well, okay, it was the Ultraman guy in my community. He was like saying this feels like an Ultraman episode.
Dude, it was
like,
it's just
like this was the like, oh man, what was the name of the like the kids drawing one?
Oh god, yeah. It just felt, it had a sense of melancholy to it that was just like really sad. And especially because like, dude, he didn't deserve it. He got a name and everything, and just him being forced to fight was so sad.
Yeah, man. Yeah, like it was so well done. And what's it called? Man. Yeah, like so like someone was like saying, okay, so I think someone also was saying, so what, are we just gonna get a toy commercial for the first 14 episodes and they're just gonna do whatever? And I'm like, please let us keep doing this. Sure, the beginning may suck because of just being a toy commercial, but man, this episode was amazing.
Dude,
like just honestly just show off why we should love the characters, and that's all we need.
Yeah,
and like this episode, like I said, we love Joe. We already love Joe, and like, this episode just made it better.
I didn't think Joe was gonna be in my top characters for the original crew, because episode 1 it's like, okay, Mira, fantastic, number 1. Episode 3 it's like, okay, Joe, fantastic.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what, episode 6, okay, fucking, oh god, I forgot Orange's
Genba?
name. Genba, yeah, Genba, fantastic. I feel like they keep one-upping each other in my heart.
They do.
But they're all really good, and I love the vibes for everyone. Super excited to meet Homura Sakito. He's a cleaner, which I'm guessing we're going to know the context of that later, because he's been in space.
Yep.
Yeah. But all we can do is be here next week, and we might have an Avalon episode. We don't actually know how often those are supposed to come out.
Yeah.
But
we'll find out.
I mean, if they come out, we'll see it. But otherwise, thanks for listening as always. Later. This program is brought to you by
Our Unending Love of Tokusatsu.
If you enjoyed the show, please be sure to like and subscribe.
And hit the bell for notifications. And if you would like to support us further, consider becoming a patron at our Patreon, Half Hour Henshin.
You can get some exclusive benefits, such as your name in the credits and joining our sticker club. Or, if you want to help with a one-time donation,
you can also find us at Ko-fi at Half Hour Henshin. You can email us with any questions or theories at halfhourhenshin@gmail.com or on Twitter at halfhourhenshin.